It may look like we have time on our hands, but we don't. We don't because we find ourselves in times that are fast-moving, or that is fast-moving, evolving, and revolutionary. And the only thing that we can do to sustain our relevance will be for us to be ahead of the changes taking place around us. On that note, I once again welcome you to the Digital HR Summit 19.
Our organizations are becoming like entering a sophisticated restaurant now. It's a la carte. You have to create an environment where people can choose what they want a lot more. It's no longer prescribed like it used to be.
Simply pursuing profits and looking at profits or looking at market growth and those things, many of the millennials don't actually feel inspired by those things. They're looking for purpose. They're looking for meaning.
They focus on teams. It's not about loyalty. I come to work for you and it's work and I'm earning a living, so that is it. But they come in there with a purpose and they want to work with people. They are social beings and they want to interact in the work that they do.
I am so happy to have been part of this summit simply because I think this is the first of it, especially for HR in the area of data. And for me, this is the area that HR practitioners need to sharpen their understanding, and they must begin to learn how to love it, because with that, you have evidence to back all the decisions that you make.
A lot of people come into HR thinking that I am running away from kaku, only to come and realize that, indeed, we need data.
The speakers have really been amazing so far. I've learned so much myself, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the session. You know, we've talked about the future workplace, we've talked about the multi-generational workplace, and I'm really looking forward to my session, which is going to talk about how we are going to accelerate performance in organizations using digital. So we all want to create these exponential organizations that have grown, like the Googles, the Uber, Airbnb, etc., that have grown exponentially based on some simple principles. And basically the principles for them is, how do we take any process and see how we are, it doesn't just have to be process, and see how we can enhance the customer experience, enhance the employee journey, enhance the customer journey.
So far, I've been here since morning, and the event has delivered. It has met my expectations. I think it's about time we start having these conversations, and it's about time HR professionals start leveraging technology to be able to work effectively and engage stakeholders.
I think if there were 3 words I would use to describe it, I would say exciting, insightful, informative. It's been great. I'm looking at the faces of participants, and you can see that it's really a great opportunity for them to get good knowledge that is workable, not just knowledge for, the sake of knowledge, but something they can go back into the organizations and make a difference with.
Nobody can innovate or transform without digitalization. And I think today, this conference will be one of the best so far in this country. My view of the world is that it should be replicated across the nation, so that at least people who are not able to attend this conference but have the passion and the hunger to transform their businesses and to harvest or harness digitalization as innovation and to drive productivity can take advantage of it.